Everybody, it's Deanna here, and I just got off Zoom with an amazing client. We just wrapped up one of our programs that we were doing, and I just put the question out there, like, what are three reminders that you would tell yourself, right, based on everything that you've learned? And the ones that she came up with were so golden. I'm like, these apply to any area of life, so I want to share them. And I'm also going to be sharing three oracle messages as we close out June. I don't know if you guys felt it, but the energy shifted yesterday. There may have been like a slight heaviness in the air, and you may have been like kind of confused and like worried or like depressed. I don't know, that maybe that was just me. I was feeling a little wonky and I was feeling like, oh my gosh, this is the last kind of bringing up of the old energy before it's released, and we have a new season as we head into the official summer here in the US. And today is much lighter, and yet, right, we still have over a week left in June, but the energy is so strong for transformation. So let's go to the tips and then I'll pull cards for you. And if you're new to watching my stuff, I'm so glad that you're here. I am an intuitive and I love just interpreting messages from spirit to help you move forward in your life. And if you would like to book a private session with me, I've put the link in the description. But let's go to the tips. So the first one is to have a vision, right? So often we leave our desires to the mercy of the universe and we don't take personal responsibility for the vision that we're creating for our lives. So that is step one. As you close out June, even though it's the end of June, it is never too late to put your energy on a vision. What is it that you want to feel as we round the bend into July? What are you going to put your focus on? And a vision doesn't necessarily need to be super detailed. It can be, but it's more the essence. And that's why I stress the feelings. How do you want to feel as you go through this week, as you go through next week and into July? And maybe write down three adjectives or words that really embody the vision that you're going towards, okay? So that's tip number one. Tip number two from my awesome client is, and it can be anything, that way of being, that relationship, that amount of money, like remind yourself that it is possible. So often we look back at our past experiences and we are limited. We allow ourselves to be limited by what happened before, right? So because I tried last time and it didn't work, I shouldn't do this, right? Or I can only make this amount of money, or only going to attract this kind of person. And if you can just take your energy back into the present, remind yourself, and this is where affirmations can really help, is I can have it. I am worthy of receiving this into my life, whatever it is. And then tip number three is that your current circumstances never need dictate your future. So this is kind of a part two of the last tip, right? So where are you consciously or unconsciously telling yourself that it's never going to happen, right? So in relationships, which is my specialty, I'll get people that say, you know what, I'm done with online dating. I hate it. It didn't work. I tried 4 different sites. And I say, okay, well, what if, right, you change your energy around the way that you're approaching the apps, pick one that you're aligned with, release the outcome to needing to meet somebody on that app, the perfect person, but just use it as a signal to the universe, to yourself, that you're staying open. And then you can meet your future husband or wife at the grocery store, at Trader Joe's, at the post office. But you're not cutting off, right, different ways that people can meet you. So check your cynicism, check your self-judgments, check judgments that you have based on what happened before, and then make different decisions that really align with who you want to be now. And it ties back to those 3 words that we said at the beginning of this live, right? What are those 3 things that you want to feel? Do they align with that? Are they supporting that? Are they supporting the vision or not? And it's really that simple. We make it so complicated. Okay, if you're just joining me, I am sharing 3 tips to close out June. Let's go over them and then I'll pull cards. So, first, just have a vision. Second is remind yourself that you can have it. And 3 is that your current circumstances never need dictate your future. So let's see what the universe wants all of you to know as we close out June. And I am using, for those of you that are interested in Oracle cards, I'm using Denise Lynn's Sacred Traveler Oracle cards. I love traveling, and so I really resonate with the art in here and the idea that we're always creating our journey. Okay. First card, taking shelter. The answers are within. So you may feel like you're snowed in. There may be something that you're just like, I don't know the answer to this, and I wish I did. I feel a little bit stuck. If that's the case, right? The lantern is your intuition. You may be getting nudges from your dreams, from songs that you listen to in the car on your way to work. It could be anything, but it also may not be time to know, right? Shelter is about self-protection, self-preservation, and so give yourself the gift. Since this is the first card, this is going to be for the first 3 days, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday-ish, to cocoon, to not know, and to face any and all fears, right, that are coming up with not knowing the information. And then once you let go, you may find that it comes to you very easily. As you do that, you open to the wonder of the universe, walk in beauty, right? You may feel guided to adorn your space or to go to new places. And this is saying, why are you limiting yourself? This is a wonderful universe. Your universe inside, right? Your vision can be unlimited or it can be stressful. It's really up to you. So this is about seeing yourself as the magician instead of playing the victim. And as we close out the month, there may be some obstacles that come. There may be some challenges. Life would be super boring without those. But this is a reminder that you can overcome anything. So even if something really challenging presents itself, you're going to get through it. And it's actually going to leave you stronger and better well positioned for July. So the other thing I see here, because I interpret the picture more than the words, is staking your claim. Like, really get clear on what it is that you're going to put your energy into and leave the rest. Like, even if it's just one thing, you're like, nope, I just care about that one thing. And you put your whole heart into it and your whole energy, pretty amazing stuff can happen. It's when we try to scatter ourselves and be everything to everybody that we can fall into, right? Overwhelm, burnout, and confusion, which really just means, right, we're kind of letting other people dictate our agendas versus going deep inside of ourselves and seeing what is it that I want to do, what is it that feels right for me, and if I'm not sure, I'm going to have the wisdom to wait, right? And just sometimes we do need to just do the next right thing, and it may not feel 1000% clear, but at least you can course correct. Sometimes there's a wisdom in doing nothing. But if you're doing nothing because you're scared of taking action on something your intuition is nudging you towards, it's very different than, I'm just not getting anything right now, so I'm just going to wait and take shelter. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. I hope you have an amazing week. And if you would like more personal guidance on what's happening in your specific situation right now, how I can support you, please check out the link and you can book a reading. I do email readings if you're short on time. They are just as accurate, or phone and Zoom readings. And please share with your friends, and I will talk to you soon.